What's up everybody, Darian over here today again in D-Soccer. We're going to talk about formation 4-1-4-1, but look at this. I talked a lot about this formation, but I didn't put too much into practice all the advice I talked about. So today, in this video, I'm going to do just that for you so you can pay attention real close, so you can see the little details and the little explanations I will give you that will make a difference in your gameplay in Score Match. So let's go ahead. Alright, let's start with the first game against Mohammed from Egypt. Hello to Mohammed if you're watching the video. I hope that as the channel keeps growing and we keep getting more subscribers and more people to be interested in the videos, we're gonna get more people that are actually playing with me. Like I said, guys, if you want to play a game with me, all you have to do is leave it in the comments and we'll make it possible. Especially on the match of the day section that we're gonna try to make like every couple days in order to play with most of you guys if you want to. So here we are in the game. Here we have Ramallo the Explorer. I'm trying to give the ball to the Wizard. You also have to be very careful with the ball. You have to pay attention to where it is. Now, very well positioned Hammer. Well, a little unlucky in this case because the ball went straight to the post. But again, the Hammer in that position, in that center of the field, he's going to give you a lot of goal scoring opportunities because he's going to be near goal and you know he has a great power. So this is a penalty for Mohammed. Okay, good luck for me in this case. He still has a corner, so this is interesting for him, of course. great by Sandberg this time. It's very interesting how we can use the protector in that position. Remember, the protector is right in front of our defenders. He's very good in terms of response and height, so he can help you a lot in this game, especially in that position. So here we have the Prowler again with the Explorer on the left hand side. The ball to Jensen. What are you gonna do with it? Perfect. It's fine what we can do on the other side. Very important how to change the game from one side to the other. This is going to be important because your opponents are going to struggle a little bit if you keep doing that. They're going to struggle deciding what player should they mark, and this is or what player should they decide to tackle. So great play this time by my engine on the right hand side to give the ball to Zimmer, and Zimmer easy, like the little sign says, easy for scoring the first goal of the game, 1-0. I'm a little bit lucky, of course, and at the same time unfortunate. Remember that ball that went just right on the post, and this is a mistake. Again, do not set to tackle a player that's behind your opponent's forward. That's what can happen. Penalty 1-1 and second penalty of the game actually. So this has not been very bright game on my side. So again, the ball to Sandberg, my protector. Zimmer, what can you do with it? Zimmer, very smart player. I'm gonna give the ball to Jensen to try something different. Well, it didn't work. I always try not to give the ball to the Explorers a lot because you remember the Explorers are going to be on your sides. So if they go into attacking positions, they're gonna leave your defense a little bit compromised when, especially if one of your Explorers loses the ball near goal. It's going to be really complicated for you to overcome that or to recover from that defense problem or defensive problem. So try not to do that. Try not to use the Explorers anymore unless it's a very clear goal scoring opportunity. Now to the Manos again. Sandberg. Again, I'm using the Explorer, but I know that it's a interesting opportunity in here, and my defenders, I still have the Protector in there, which is very important. The Protector can help you by going back, and all my defense is moving at the same time, so it's not like one of the players are moving. So let's see what we can do now. Look at the Explorer. Look at that. He is basically ready to score, and yeah, and he does. So this is something to keep in mind with the Explorers, because the Explorers can get I mean, they have very good reaction, so they can help you out in terms of getting to a ball, and even in the air, because they're 25 points height, so that's interesting too. So in the following video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, and I'm going to use formation 4-1-2-3 for those who have been asking for it. So stay tuned for the next video. And I'm also going to do a very interesting one that I've been that with a formation, or with a strategy with a formation I've been trying lately, using an architect, a hammer, and a wizard in my formation. So that's going to be a pretty interesting one, so stay tuned for that one too, because I mean, if you think about it, after the update, wizard and architect are very good at their creative roles, so that's a very interesting part of it. So we keep on going with the game. Now this is a free kick. You have to be careful with free kicks in terms of placing your defense. Sometimes you just touch a ball. Usually in this case, the most thing I could useful thing I could tell you is not to select a lot of players at the same time, because everybody's gonna run to different directions and it's gonna basically hurt your defense. So this time it's not that it hurt it as much as like I said, because I only selected one player to tackle, but sometimes when your opponent moves the ball, and so can you do too, the same, to move the ball a little bit, so your opponents struggle a little bit with picking what player to mark, like I said before, and this can help you pretty much freeing at least one of the players from their marker. So now Jensen on the side, good decision by Jensen. Let's see if the hammer can get there. He didn't, because the commander has more reaction. No, so's the engine. He has more reaction, but that happens. So we keep on going this time. Now that's a mistake, very bad mistake. Let's see if I can make him pay for that. Sukic on the other side. Sukic. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. That's what I call out of luck. And this is an example now of the Explorer, how good the Explorer can be. You saw how he basically prompted the opponent's player to lose the ball because he was always chasing the player. So great by the Menace. Ooh, bad luck. Well, Jensen is right there, so 1-1. Well, the luck I didn't have before, I have it now. It's interesting how things play out in this game sometimes, you know, but like in soccer, in real life soccer, the same thing happens as well. So we keep on going this time. Let's try to get the 2-1 against Victor from Brazil. Hello, Victor, if you're watching the video. A great ball, won back by the Prowler again. If you haven't been using the Prowler in your defense, please stop the video right now. Go to your Score Match app and set your player, your Prowler, as a central defender. Now again, the Menace. Perfect. Now another thing I want to go over is shooting. How can you shoot with your players? What's the best technique? Should you aim high? Should you curve the ball? Should you just go straight on through the ground? And that's exactly what I'm going to recommend to you. If it's a little complicated, if you think it's going to be hard for you to curve the ball or to do something weird with it, just go by the basics and just send the ball through the ground just like that. Do not curve it. Do not create something funny with it. Just go straight, a straight line. Draw a straight line with your finger so you can create a powerful shot that can give you a goal, especially with the Menace. If you're using the Menace, which of course you should do too, has a very extraordinary power in terms of shooting. Great. Now by Cabrera. Let me give the ball to the Menace to see what he can do with it. Great. Now Sukic has some space. Move on, Sukic. What can we do with Sukic? Not a lot to do on that side, so very important. Change the ball from one direction to the other. And now the Menace again. You see, not easy to shoot. What am I going to try to do? Straight line to the other side. Straight line. Perfect. It's very important for a reason. And it's not like you have to draw a line and kind of lift your finger. You have to make sure that your finger is straight. Like, for example, in here, like something like this, you know. It's not like you do this or lift your finger. You have to make sure your finger is straight. If you do that, the shoot is gonna be a lot more powerful than if you don't do it. So here we go with the game again. Sukic, hammer, now Lozada, my friend Edgar again. Hello to you, man. The Explorer with the ball right now. Again, not the Explorer this time, an Intruder. You have to move the ball around, but you have to be careful with the players you give the ball to. If you give the ball to the Intruder, if you give the ball to your Explorers or even the Prowler, they are likely to lose it. So try not to give the ball to them when they're near their defenders. So now the Manus, again near the area. What should I do with this? Just go straight through the ground. Nothing more than that. Well, this is a name I don't know how to pronounce. I apologize. But we keep on going with the last game of today. Let's see what we can do with that. Now, like I said before, you may have different strategies to kick the ball off. You can give it to your Prowler, you can give it to your Explorers. You can also give it to the Protector, but the Protector is likely to touch and give the ball away. So now again, check out what I said. Listen to it. Do it like that. Believe me, it's gonna be really helpful, and you're gonna score a lot more goals. Before, when I started playing the game, it was really complicated for me to figure out what type of specific shooting technique should I use. Should I curve the ball? Shouldn't I curve the ball? Well, as the time has passed, I've realized that you can curve the ball, but the most efficient way is to make a shot like that. Like I said, just go straight with your finger like that, and you'll have a powerful shot, and usually it's going to be very, very effective. Now again, the Manus, and we're going to do exactly the same shot. Exactly the same. So thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you learned something useful for yourself. Remember the shooting technique. Remember how to kick the ball off, and remember that 4-1-4-1 is very useful information for the game. Now remember, the next episode we're going to talk about 4-1-2-3 information that you guys have been requesting. And if you like the video, if you enjoy watching it, if you enjoy Score Match, please leave me a comment with your suggestions. Leave me a like, subscribe to my channel for more content, and if you want to play with me too, so I can show it in the Match of the Day section, please also leave it down below in the comments. Put your name and put your Facebook account, or reach out to me so we can set a date and play a game together. So thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye.